Alright, so hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, back in Chainsaw Man Devil's Heart, and this game has been getting a ton of new players recently, and with a lot of new players, there is a lot of people with questions on the game. So I'm going to be giving you a complete leveling guide on how you can go from just starting the game to becoming max level with all the best stuff. So yeah, let's get straight into the video. So, when you first spawn in, you'll be in this area here. So you have the start quest here, which is made obvious. So you just want to talk to this guy and he'll tell you to clean some stuff up. So basically, you just go around to these blood spots here and you just clean up all the blood. And you do this quest twice until you have 150 yen. Now, it's very important that you get 150 yen first. So now, you do this quest twice and you'll get 150 yen. And you want to go jump off this part here and run all the way over here and you'll find the shop area. So, what you want to do once you get to the shop is go all the way through here, go into this building here, and you don't want to talk to this guy, you just want to buy the katana here. Now, you can buy the dagger. I haven't really tested the dagger, but a lot of people are saying it is good, so I might do a comparison video, but for now, I just recommend buying the katana. It's pretty cheap, it's only 150. So, now that you have the katana, the next part will be tricky for you. So, basically what you want to do is go all the way around the corner and talk to this girl here. She'll give you a quest which will, just say there's fiends running around killing people, and I'll give you everything I have in my wallet. Accept that, and this quest will just tell you to kill 3 fiends. Now, fiends are these sort of like half human, half like animal sort of creatures that you find. And all you want to do is use your katana. Now, I will make a separate video soon on how to kill each fiend, but the basics you want to know is just go up, use your click attack to do this, and slash. Now, you'll see right there, when they do a sort of white line, they attack you, and that's just like a sort of pre-bit to their attack. So when you see that white line, you either want to dodge by pressing Q or press F to parry them. Now, parrying is very hard, and you have to get the timing almost perfect. But yeah, it's easier if you just use Q to dash out the way, or you can sometimes jump over them. But yeah, so you just want to sort of kill these guys until you complete the quest, and you just want to farm this quest over and over. And the next part, the quest, you have to do the quest quite a bit, to be honest. But once you actually finish the quest, okay, give me a second while okay, this guy's actually getting really annoying. Okay, that's him dead. So, once you do the quest a couple times, it'll give you some money each time. I can't remember the exact amount. It's either 250 to 500, and it'll give you around 25 XP. So, once you've done that quest and you have 3,000 yen, you're going to want to follow what I do. And you just want to go around the corner where the quest giver is, to this sort of construction entrance here. And in the little alleyway here, you will see a girl with a hood, and if you talk to her, she'll say, want to make a contract with one of the devils that we have locked in for 3,000 yen. So you want to click OK. Now, for your first contracts, I'd honestly just say get whatever they give you. They can give you some pretty good contracts and some pretty bad ones. So this time I got offered the Bloodhammer Slam, and basically all of these devil contracts, they have a sacrifice that you have to make to use them. So in this case, if I take the Bloodhammer Slam, then every time I use it, it's going to take some of my blood, and blood is basically what you need later on in the game. I'm going to reject that because I don't really want it. I will make a tier list on that later on, so you're going to have to wait for a couple of these videos. And once you've got that, you just want to grind that a couple more times until you have 3 of these abilities. Now, it will take a while, but once you have 3 of these abilities, there is only one more thing you need to do in the game, and that is to wait for a server at the bottom left for the time. So you'll see at this one, the first number here is the day, the second number is the hour, and the third number is the minutes. Now, every hour in a server, there will be a 1 out of 2 chance that a heart will spawn, and the heart will spawn at a random location around the map. There is some common locations which I'll show you guys in another video, but basically every hour, it's the server time, not your own time. In the server time, when this second number goes up by 1, then a heart will spawn. And if you find this heart, then you can keep it in your inventory, it won't go anywhere. Then you need to get 10,000 yen, which does take quite a while, but it is very, very worth it once you get it. And once you got 10,000 yen, just you can go to the contract guy person, and then follow what I do next. So, you just want to go to them, run all the way back to the quest giver over here. Then once you get to the quest giver, just go into this sort of like crossing section in the street and go to the left. And then you'll find the hospital with the nurse. And if you talk to the nurse with a devil heart and 10,000 yen, then a surgeon will come in through the door in a little like cool cutscene animation, and he will give you either Chainsaw Man or Katana Man. Now, I made a video where I had both, and the better one is Katana Man. I switched from Chainsaw to Katana Man because he is a lot better, and but yeah, they are both very good. So yeah, that is the full leveling guide, and once you have Chainsaw and Katana Man, you just want to farm bosses and farm the quests until you're level 100 out of 100. And you can also remember, for the entire way, you want to be upgrading your skill tree. Now, different skill trees can be used for different things, and it all depends on your playstyle. So you have the middle path, which if you go the middle path, you can unlock katana skills or dagger skills, and they give you stuff like a sort of physical, like, powers that you can use. And the final thing on the physical tree is something called Death Rush, which is very OP for when you're in a bad situation. Then on the left path, you have everything to do with health and regenning. So the first part will decrease your damage that you take, and then it'll be you get health quicker when you're regenning. Then you can also regen blood quicker, which is very, very helpful for if you're using a hybrid. Then this part is to decrease incoming damage. Then here you no longer bleed from cuts. Bleeding from cuts is just like, if you've been attacked, you'll lose health slowly over time. This just cancels all of that. Then you have the right path, which is all to do with parrying. Now, parrying, if you're good with it, I recommend going for this, but parrying is all on the time and reaction skills. So this little path here is Perseverance, where if you parry someone, then you can turn it around and stun them. And you can do this fully upgraded until you have the full kickback ability. You have the Sprint Burst, which is if someone's running away from you, you can just press G and you'll do a full dash and catch up to them, which is really good for hunting down players. And then the final ability is called Neo, and that is just where you spam Q and then you can dodge a ton of attacks. So yeah, that's the full leveling guide. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.